悲しいほど光り出した白い闇切り裂く翼になれ
Here is our next kanji. It immediately looks daunting, and that would be because this kanji will have more strokes than any other kanji we've covered yet. So let's get started. First, let's make this thing that looks kind of like a roof. Make a slanting lope from the upper middle to the middle left, and the same thing to the right. And then make that first small line beneath it to kind of make a triangle. There's really no need to connect them though. Just make a small line under that, make a bigger line under that, make a line going down straight through the both of them, make 2 dashes on both sides under that second horizontal line, and then make a bigger horizontal line beneath all of that. That is how you make this kanji. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's more than 100, which would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is your largest kanji by 2 strokes. Congratulations. What does this kanji mean? This kanji connotes the concept of gold. All other meanings of this kanji will derive from that concept. There's a handful of readings. They're all largely the same, but it's good to remember them. The primary readings for this kanji are kin, kon, gon, kane, kana, and gane. Alone, this kanji is read kane and means money, not gold. It can also mean metal, but kane does not mean gold. To say gold, you say kin. When this kanji is alone and read kin, it means gold. This usage also is the abbreviation for the gold general in shogi. I can't tell you a lot about shogi. I've never played it before. But shogi is often known as Japanese chess. In all reality, though, there are not too many similarities between shogi and European chess. But there are pieces, and there are boards with squares on them. And so people refer to shogi as Japanese chess, though there are many differences. One of the pieces is known as the gold general, and it is in shogi notation. It is represented by the kanji for gold. Another piece uses this kanji. Tokin is the promoted pawn in shogi. That is also a different piece. I believe to differentiate between the two pieces that use the same kanji, in shogi notation, to, the hiragana to, is used to represent the shogi piece called the promoted pawn. Okane is another way of saying money. What is this o? O is an honorific prefix. There are a whole lot of honorific suffixes in Japanese, but there is also the honorific prefix o, which is sometimes go for words of direct Chinese origin. Okane is just another way to refer to money. It's more formal. Technically, it's honorary. There are a number of words that take an o before the main body of the noun, and that is typical, that is normal. Kane is one of them. So when people are talking about okane, it has no literal difference from kane. Put 1,000 in front of gold to get senkin, which is 1,000 pounds, or kan, or yen, It literally means 1,000 pieces of gold. From there, you figure 1,000 pieces of gold is pretty heavy. So senkin can also mean a great weight. From there, you can also derive from this concept that 1,000 pieces of gold would have a lot of value. So senkin is also a term for pricelessness. Put moon in front of gold to get getsukin, which means Mondays and Fridays. Note when I say Mondays plural and Fridays plural, the plurality is implied and not necessarily there. This could mean Monday and Friday, or Mondays and Fridays. It's also not a word you typically use, these combinations, for these days of the week. Their primary purpose is for abbreviation, but if you were to refer to Mondays and Fridays, you could say getsukin. Put, in the same vein as that, put tree, or wood, technically, in front of gold to get mokkin, which is Thursday and Friday. Put moon in front of water, in front of gold, to get gesuikin, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Put fire in front of wood, in front of gold, to get kamokkin, which is Tuesdays and Thursdays and Fridays. And all other combinations. Kanemoke is money-making, which is used to refer to a process, generally. Put 10 in front of 8 in front of gold to get 18kin, which is 18-karat gold. You can use this construction to get all the other types of carats of gold, 17-karat, 24-karat. Just put the proper number in front of gold to get that carat gold. Kinpaku is gold leaf. The question is, what in the world is gold leaf? You know how you refer to a sheet of paper as a leaf of paper? Well, it's the same thing. Metals have this quality. It's part of one of their main characteristics that metals can be beaten into long, very thin sheets, essentially infinitely, until the sheet becomes 1 atom thick. Gold is no exception, and when you are talking about a long, thin sheet of gold, that is called a gold leaf, which in Japanese is kinpaku. Kinmekki is a gold plate. Kinpen is a gold pen nib. Now, pen is an interesting word because pen does mean pen. It does mean pen. That is the Japanese word for pen. When you're saying kinpen, you could technically be talking about a gold pen, but who in the world has a gold pen? It's referring to the nib of the pen, and if you're not sure what a nib is, when you're working with a fountain pen, the tip is called the nib. So when you have a nib made of gold, which, to the best of my knowledge, is a fairly common metal to use in such nibs, is called a kinpen. Kinmedaru is the gold medal. That easy. Kinmedaru. Kinpika is not so easy a word. Kinpika means gilded splendor. Pika is largely, it is a term. Sometimes you'll see it written in katakana rather than hiragana. But it refers to shining, glistening. It refers to light. So kinpika refers to the splendor of gold in all its grandeur and glory. Kinpika is gilded splendor. From there, we get the adjective金ぴかな, which is gilded. Now, how do we just turn a noun into an adjective? You will find that in Japanese, there are certain nouns that have adjectival forms, which are created by adding na to the end of the noun. Here the noun is kinpika, gilded splendor. Kinpikana means gilded. And that is it for this kanji. This is Angel of Crepusculence signing off.